Rita, I'm making a test jump for our video.
Okay.
So, you want to have anything
What,
that
so
you
what
want to
more
talk about?
thoughts- Yeah, sure. So what more thoughts do you have about being self-sabotaging?
What do you mean?
Well, now that
I mean, self-sabotaging in my mind is the same thing as procrastination.
does procrastination motivate you? Like when the deadline's coming, do you get a surge of energy to get it done?
Clearly it doesn't, right?
What?
Clearly it doesn't.
Well, it does for some people. I know it does for me. I'll leave things to the last minute because then I know I have to get it done, and then I get it done.
Okay, so let's assume that I am self-sabotaging and I'm procrastinating. So now what? What do I do?
Well, you start with the next step to identify what goal is being sabotaged. So what goal would that be? That you believe your procrastination is self-sabotaging on?
Okay, so how do I find that out?
Just look at your life and say, what goal am I not accomplishing that if I wasn't procrastinating, I could accomplish?
Okay, based on maybe this is my blind spot, what do you think I am self-sabotaging?
The project. You know, working on the project. Focusing. You know, doing the homework. Yeah.
So how can we change this behavior?
Well, you have to start doing your due diligence.
How can I change it?
You do your due diligence.
What's the first step?
Do your homework. Go to the best of the best. Go to where you left off and continue it.
So what else do you have to add to the self-sabotaging topic?
Well, can you see yourself doing your homework?
Remember, this is for a generalized video topic, not specific to me. It's in general.
Oh, but we were taking you as example.
Okay, and then tell me exactly what.
Well, doing your homework in the best of the best is the next step. So will you do it? Will you make a commitment to do it?
Finding and they're self-sabotaging. What is it? What can they do?
They can become more conscious why they're doing it. They can look at it. They can do the digging, find out why it's happening, then address it and move on.
What do you mean addressing?
Learn the lesson in the problem, the issue.
What's the best way of learning a lesson?
To understand what it's asking of you to do. And once you understand that and you do it, then you learned your lesson.
Can you give a concrete example of this?
Of somebody learning their lesson?
Yes.
Let's see, a big one or a small one?
Let's start with a small one.
Okay, so a person tends to be late all the time, and they develop a bad habit being late all the time. Only one time being late costs them a career opportunity their lifetime. And they came to, through their grief work, understand that it was their own damn fault for being late. Simple thing, but you process the grief, the sadness, you come up with why it happened. Oh, I was late, shame on me. And then you learn, quit being late. And if you can quit being late, then you've learned your lesson. And that's called learning a lesson.
What if that fact that the person was being late was not by accident? Maybe it was a result of some subconscious programming.
Most likely it is, because it's not normal to be late. It's normal to be mainly on time.
So if it's a result of a subconscious programming, how do you reprogram that?
You have to do the digging. Dig it up, clear it out.
Yeah, but how do you dig up a subconscious program?
Well, you have to look at it. So let's see, one thing we know about always being late is it's typically a result of anger, repressed anger issues. So that person who lost the job over being late, who is now examining, why am I late all the time? Look what it cost me. He will want to track things that caused him anger, or things that could be causing him anger in the aggregate. And you just search, you dig. You dig around in there and see
Well,
what comes
but
up.
don't you have to be in a certain brainwave state to be able to effectively release subconscious programs?
It happens more quickly. You're in a theta state or brain entrainment, binaural
So,
beats or something
so
like that.
if you're hypnotized, are you in a theta state?
Most likely.
So would you say if you find out what programs you want to get rid of, you might as well get yourself hypnotized out of it?
It can work faster.
And then how do you determine what to put in place on the programs you get at that you remove?
Well, you have to find out why it was there. And whatever it needed, you have to satisfy it by another approach. In other words, do something differently.
How often is it a safety issue?
It can be a safety issue. That's right.
Yeah? Okay guys, stay tuned for more. Visit us check out us on our website at www.weight20.com.